Hey, everybody, and welcome. Sorry about that. I was just waiting for my intro to get done so I can do this react, and I was noticing it was stuttering. I don't know what's going on with that. Hey, StreamYard, get your act together. I sat there and fooled around with it for a couple of minutes. I'm like, what are you doing? It uploaded fine. Now you're giving me an issue. I'm not happy about that. But I have to do this react now because I'm waiting on a delivery from Amazon for my new gaming chair. And I can't wait to get it because I have never had a true gaming chair as a gamer. I just used the office chairs, and I've heard from around the way that the gaming chair is the way to go. So, yay me, I'm getting a gaming chair. So happy about that. It's going to feel nice to have a gaming chair. Anyway, you're not here for that. You're not here to hear about a gaming chair. You're here to hear about Chantal. So what's she been up to? Well, everything and not much. That's usually how it goes with Foodie Beauty. What's going on with Foodie? Not much, and yet everything. So Foodie's been boring lately. We all know that. Anybody who's been watching her content in Kuwait, you know that it's just been one session of boring after the other. French Fry Girl did a stream yesterday because Foodie has been poking at FFG, constantly talking about her dogs. And so FFG decided, you know what? Since you're going to talk about my dogs in the way that you're talking about them, you keep poking at me, I'm going to poke right back. So she did kind of a retro react to Foodie raging out when she found out that FFG and family had BBJ. Now, I watched part of that stream. I knew that it was going to make Foodie angry because Foodie just can't help herself. She says she does not like FFG. She hates FFG, and yet she watches her. And that's strange to me because if you don't like somebody or something, you don't get any kind of attention, do you? But Foodie's in Kuwait. She's got nothing else to do except eat. She's in that, human hamster cage that doesn't even have a hamster wheel. And so she spends her time on YouTube and Twitter looking to see what people are saying about her. And she watches FFG. And courtesy of FFG's stream, I found out something that really ticked me off. And if it weren't for the fact that YouTube has rules against profanity as far as monetization, I'd be using a whole lot of curse words right now. Because I found out that yes, BBJ had a UTI, but I didn't know how severe it was until recently. So BBJ, when she had her UTI, it was so severe. Poor BBJ was peeing blood. That was shocking to me. UTIs are extremely painful, but on top of it being painful, it was so severe that that poor baby was peeing significant amounts of blood. I'm telling you, as a cat mama, how angry that makes me. And if YouTube didn't hold me back from cursing, I'd be cursing a whole lot right now. But all I will say to that is, Chantal, you are a monster. That poor baby was walking around in so much pain and you allowed it to happen. How dare you? So knowing that, learning that, any kind of flack or suffering that you get as a result from doing that to your cat, I'm all for it. I really am. So you want to cry over there in Kuwait? You want to cry about your suffering? I'm not hearing your tears. I don't care. Whatever happens to you, happens to you. You are a person. You can do as you will. You can go where you will. Your suffering is by choice. But when you are a pet parent, your pets depend on you. We are their guardians. We are their parents. We take care of them. And someone like you should never be allowed to own a pet ever. I don't even care if it's a cockroach. You can't be trusted to take care of a cockroach. You certainly don't deserve a cat or a hamster or any other living thing. So with that said, let's go on to the stuff on Twitter. Actually, you know what? Let me show you guys something cool. Because I've been talking to somebody really cool on Twitter. I've known about this person for a while. They do really absolutely gorgeous AI art. Their name on Twitter is Orange Cat. And so I had the idea that I wanted to have a picture made of myself and Booger for the new tarot channel. And so I gave them some ideas of what I wanted the picture to look like. That was before I started looking into AI art and figuring out how do people do what they do. And then I found out through AI, you could upload images, but it's also through prompts. I didn't know that before. So I gave poor Orange Cat a list of things that I wanted in the picture. And, she started putting together some pictures of me and Booger, and some of them are really, really beautiful. And so I would like to share with you guys what she did for me so far. And I'm going to leave a link for her Twitter account. She's got two of them in the description for anybody who wants to check out Orange Cat and her account, because like I said, she does some really amazing art. Let me go ahead and share the screen. So I uploaded two of the pictures on my community post. There's one. Look at that. Orange Cat had no idea how accurate that picture of the cat on my head actually is. That is so Booger. But this is what AI came up with. There's one picture. And then AI did something interesting. It made Booger into a human. So Booger were a human female. That's what she would look like. Resting beach face, best friend, got your back realness. I support that. This is what AI did for me and Booger. I love it. Orange Cat, you are so incredibly talented. And thank you so much for taking your time to make these pictures. I look forward to seeing everything else that you make, not just about me and Booger, but on your accounts, because the art that you're creating on Twitter is just amazing. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. All right, so let's go over here to regular Twitter. Okay. And check out all the Twitter stuff that I've saved, because not only did French Fry Girl do a retro stream on the Chantal Rage about BBJ, but then Foodie turned around and did a long community post in response that she then turned around and deleted, which is another strange thing. Foodie, if you're mad at FFG, why do you rage out in a post and then remove it? Are you afraid of backlash? Are you afraid of YouTube doing something to you? If you're mad, you're mad. Just put the mad out there and leave it alone. Why do you continuously go on your community post or do videos or do live streams that you then turn around and dirty delete? I don't get it, because you know that the reaction channels, we're going to catch all that stuff and post it anyway. So why do stuff that you then turn around and get rid of? I don't understand. But we'll get to that deleted community post and other stuff in just a second. So let me just go ahead and share the screen again. All right. Okay, so there's my Twitter. And yes, I put up the beautiful art courtesy of Orange Cat, also at Sassy Cat Art. Thank you, Orange Cat, for the beautiful pictures. Really appreciate it, ma'am. Okay, first thing from Perfectly Imperfect. The disdain Foodie Beauty shows for healthy eating. And by the way, I would argue that when you start eating healthier, more wholesome foods, you'll actually enjoy food more. I absolutely agree. Instead of loading up your food with globs and globs of sauce, she ain't no foodie. No, like her handle Foodie Beauty is strange to me, because she's neither a beauty nor is she a foodie. A true foodie is somebody that really, really enjoys food. It is not about the quantity of food. It's about the quality of the food. Hardcore foodies, they want to know everything they can about whatever food they eat. They want to know the origins of the food and where the food was grown. And if it's an animal, where did it come from? Who are the farmers? They want to know every single detail about the food, like in minute detail. And she is not a foodie. And considering her ugliness inside, she's not a beauty either. But let's watch this clip from perfectly imperfect?
I guess maybe people who aren't really like don't really enjoy food, like aren't, as much as certain people, they just eat to live. Maybe those people find it obnoxious when people like over food. Well, excuse me. Those are the people who eat like cottage cheese and Melba toast and like call it a day.
You know, like she always goes to that. That is her default. Anybody who is eating healthy, they must be eating salads and Melba toast. She describes healthy eating as being boring. But Foodie, you're over there eating fast food every single day. How can that not get boring? You're eating the same things over and over with the same ingredients. How does that not get boring? How do your taste buds not get absolutely bored to death with the same stuff? The oil, the grease, the butter, the overabundance of sauces that cover up everything. How do they not get bored? I mean, don't you long for something different? It's always the same stuff. And for the record, ma'am, there are lots of foods out there that taste very similar to the naughty foods. There are lots of recipes out there for anything and everything you could imagine that it tastes naughty, but it's not naughty. Stuff for healthy brownies and healthy spaghetti and all kinds of stuff. It's not that there's a lack of healthy food or healthy alternatives. It's just that you don't want to get healthy. You're making excuses rather than looking for ways to get away from what you're doing. And so you want to continue. You are making the choice to continue your unhealthy ways. And the end result of doing that is your continued bad health. And again, that is a choice that you make every single day, that you wake up and you're doing this unhealthy eating, and it's leading to the breathing problems. It's leading to the lack of mobility. It's leading to you feeling uncomfortable. These are choices that you are actively making for yourself. And if you keep making these choices over and over again for too much longer, something medical might happen to you. Okay, here's a tweet from Hot Wasabi. Ooh, this is something else that really got me angry when I was listening to FFG stream yesterday. So on top of it being revealed that poor BBJ, her UTI was so bad that she was actually peeing blood, it was also revealed that her matting is so severe that they can't shave off all the mats at once. Normally, if a cat or a dog or a creature is matted, they will sedate the animal so they can just safely remove all the mats. But BBJ is a senior animal. That could be potentially dangerous. So they cannot euthanize her. What they're having to do is take a little bit of the mats off at a time each time she goes. So it's been 3 months and this is still going on. Chantal says, "Oh, I never neglected my pet." But Foodie, it's been 3 freaking months and that poor baby is still going through it. So tell me again you didn't neglect your pet. If the mats are so bad and there's so many of them that they can't get them all off at once. Yeah, screw you, Chantal, you suck. Gucci Scarf Burglar says, also reminder that everyone was sending Salah pictures like these after he was doxxed, which was like 3 days after she mentioned him. She also had not cleaned up her channel by then and still had OnlyFans. Again, he did not give a crap. If anything, it made her an even better mark. So Salah loves you, right, Foodie? He's the love of your life. Let me tell you something. If a man loved a woman the way that you claim he loves you, how would he be okay with the way you're eating? How would he be okay with watching you day by day shovel food into your face? Your breathing is horrible. You can barely move. You're at the point now, if you guys go anywhere, you have to sit in the car with the air conditioning. You can't get out. because you know what's going to happen, right? You're at the point now where you can't get out of the car, but you got to have the air conditioning on you. And even at home in the live stream that I'm going to react to, even sitting inside with the air conditioning, you're sweating all kinds of bullets. You're sweating profusely with the AC on. How can a partner who loves their partner see all these things going on and not speak out, not do something? He's letting you do these things, Foodie. He's okay with it because he's in it for the money. He's in it for something, and it ain't love. Because when you love your partner, you will speak up and say, hey, this ain't right. I care about you, and you're headed down a dark path, and maybe you shouldn't go there. If he's letting you do it, it's not because he's an understanding person. It's because he doesn't care about you. He cares about something connected to you. And as long as he gets that something, you can do whatever you want. He is emotionally unattached, emotionally not involved. He's just there for whatever he's around for. That's it. And as long as you provide that, he'll say, go ahead, do what you want. If this is the way that you make money, bring it up. But Sala ain't in love with Chantal. He really isn't. Okay, this is from Tiffany Taboo. And I love this so much. I love it the most. Don't see how 11.7% illustrates all Beezers watching. Meanwhile, FFG at 105% of her subs watching. So let's look at this picture. Yes, let's look at it. Okay. So let's look at the stats because Foodie has said she pays attention to the algorithm. She pays attention to the numbers, although she doesn't do anything to fix her numbers to look better. Let's see. FFG. Let's see. Like rate, comment rate, highest viewers compared to Chantal. I'm sorry, I gotta laugh. And you know what the crazy thing is? Foodie hates FFG, does everything in her power to hurt FFG, talks about her dogs. Foodie, you're a moron. Because every time you bring up Frenchie, every single solitary time, every time you make a video or a live chat talking about her dogs, you know what's going to happen. She's going to do a live chat and blow you right out of the water and get 4 times the super chats that you do. So you hate Frenchie, but yet every time you spew a little bit of hate, every time you start to throw lemons at her, girl, she will open up a lemonade stand and sell out of all that lemonade. You're helping her make money. You are. You're helping your enemy. It's been going on for the longest and you still haven't figured that out. I think that's great. I love it the most. I'm laughing because this is what Chantal deserves. All of this suffering, her channel going down, her views going down. She deserves this. Not because of what she's doing to her own body. That's by choice. She's a human. She's got power of will over herself. She deserves all this for what she did to those cats, the way she made them live. And the fact that BBJ is still not out of the woods. She's still got to go to the vet. All that pain and suffering she put that cat through. I love this the most. I love it. I can't get enough of it. Keep talking about FFG, Chantal. Keep putting money in her pocket, Chantal. I'm sure she appreciates it. Moron. I love this so much. Okay, something fun. Tweets of cats. When someone is talking to me and I start disassociating, like the black cat's like, yeah, really? Sure, man. I think we can all relate to doing this at some time or another with somebody that's just talking and talking, and we're like, when are you going to stop talking? I could be anywhere but here. All right, this is from Meandering Thoughts. Now, Chantal doesn't dare do StreamYard. This is why. This is the one time she did StreamYard. She turned it on, and StreamYard does not have filters. She saw herself on StreamYard and she freaked out and she turned off StreamYards. But this is like the 60 seconds she was. Let's watch.
What? What is this?
What is this? This is you. This is the real you, Chantal. This is the real you without filters. This is the real you without the contour filter, the skin smoothing filter, the big eye filter. This is you, mama. This is you. Hotter than 90% of us, right? This is you. You saw yourself for real on camera and could not deal with it. You left right away and you went right back to your phone. You're hotter than 90% of us with the filters on, maybe. But when you saw yourself in the raw on natural, you couldn't deal with it. Literally could not deal. You felt embarrassed and ran away. You're like, who's this? It was a reality check, mama, wasn't it? Yep. Okay, so this is from Carolyn's Mentality and Kristen. So here is the community post that she made against FFG. And then she deleted it. Like I said, like a coward. I don't know why she deleted it. I don't know what she was afraid of, but she deleted it. I know it's kind of tiny writing, so let me just read it to y'all. So I guess she watched FFG stream. Like I said, she hates her, but yet she watches her. Foodie says, no one cares. Your old tea and hate grifting will only go so far. No one cares enough about you as a person to watch anything other than hate towards me. People hate me more than they like you. The only legacy you have on YouTube is a ploy to steal a cat and believe you will get karma for everything. At the end of the day, you are still a frumpy, stinky, miserable ashtray trash bag with the most hideous face on YouTube. Literally show me one person uglier than this bee. Living alone in a crappy motel, obsessing about me. Love that for you. I wouldn't want your face even if someone offered me $1 billion. Anyway, I will go back to ignoring this beast because in the end, I'm the one who traveled and got married to a handsome man. Please be, we've all seen your ugly ex who looks like Natter, so STFU about Salah, and has a lot of future plans which we will vlog and which people will watch because my beezers watch anything I do. Your Chinyans only watch your vapid content when you talk about me, so I love living rent-free in your empty skull. Also looks like my beezers don't give a crap that you keep milking the health problems of a nearly deceased cat who probably is already deceased without proof of life because you have nothing else for content and try so hard to ruin my reputation as an animal blanker. And besides a few a few rejects, no one believes it or cares. My channel will eventually get to 100K and yours will always be dependent on how much crap you talk about me, which will only last so long because I report every stream and I'm awaiting news from my YouTube manager. You are on borrowed time. Love that for you. I've got so much to say about that post, Chantal. Let me just take a sip of my Mountain Dew and like get to work on you. Hold up. Okay. Let's see. Let's talk about you talking about your old tea. Chantal, that's all you give us is old tea, old news, talking about past memories and things you used to do. When's the last time we ever got anything new out of you that was interesting? Anybody? Anybody at all? Silence. Exactly. There's nothing. There's nothing new there. FFG did not steal your cat. You're still trying to run with that narrative. You're still trying to frame things that way. Friend, she never stole BBJ. She never stole your cat. But you're trying to paint that narrative for your beezers. That's what you want them to believe. But here's the problem. There is video proof that the cat was willingly and eagerly given up. You willingly and eagerly gave up both your cats. And every time you gave up one of your cats, you were celebrating. We got that on tape too. You were elated to give up BBJ. You were happy to give up Sam. You weren't crying. You weren't upset. You literally threw a pizza party when you gave up Sam, your favorite. And then you were more happy when you gave up BBJ. Let's see. What else we got here? Y'all, you know what Chantal is really mad about? Let me just break it down for y'all. You know what she's mad about? She's mad about a couple of things. The first thing she's mad about as far as BBJ, she's angry because before she gave up BBJ, she was using her cats. And I'm just going to say it outright. These are my feelings now. I feel she was using the cats as emotional blackmail on her audience because a lot of people were stressed out about the cats. They were worried about the cats and they tuned in just for that reason, to make sure they were okay. She was using the cats and people worrying about the cats to make people tune into her, to make sure that they were all right. She would say things to get us all triggered and worried. She never cared about them. They were just props for her show. She got upset when all of that neglect got revealed. It's documented. It's on paper from a certified vet. People who are narcissists, people who abuse, they get the most angry when the truth of their lies gets revealed. That's when they really blow up. When all the lies they've used to cover up things get swept away and we can see the truth. She's also really upset about the fact she's probably kicking herself because in the back of her head, because Foodie thinks in terms of dollar bills and profit. She's kicking herself because she's probably thinking to herself, doggone it, if only I had been a real cat mama and taking care of my pets, maybe I'd be making all kinds of money off of them. I could have just spun things that way. But no, I neglected them. The neglect got found out. The person who stopped the neglect, who took on one of my neglected pets, people are really feeling good about that. And they're giving the super chats. That could have been me. That's what she's angry about, honestly. That because she screwed up and neglected her pets rather than take care of them because she was stupid and she decided to focus on running after men versus taking care of her pets. Missed money opportunity for her. Like I said, she thinks in terms of dollar bills. That's where her mind is at. So let's go on. She says she'll go back to ignoring French Fry Girl. When have you ever ignored her? You never ignore her. You pocket watch her. You pocket watch to see who's watching and how many people in super chats. You pay more attention to the reaction channels and what they're doing than what you're doing. Hence the problem with your channel, Chantal. If you just straight line focused on what you were doing, you'd do better. But you're always pocket watching everybody else. Oh, I love this comment about, let me see here. Sorry, it's a long post. I'm trying to catch my place. She made the comment that her viewers will love anything she does. You know how I took that comment? I took it in a different way. I took it in the vein of, I could do anything. I could do barely nothing and they still watch me. To me, that's the comment if somebody's like, I'm not interested in doing better for my viewers. I'm just doing what I can get away with and they'll let me get away with it. My channel will eventually get to 100K. Is that right, Chantal? Is that right? It'll get to 100K. Girl, you've been stuck at 92, 93K for the longest. You should have been at 100K by now, but you've been stuck around the 92, 93K mark for a long time. And most of those subs you bought. You know, everybody knows you buy subs. You'll spend money to buy subs. And if it dips below a certain mark, you'll keep buying them just so you won't dip below 92, 93K. You report every stream that FFG does. But Chantal, you just said you're going to stop watching FFG. You're just going to stop giving her attention. So how you're going to report the streams, but you're not going to watch them. Okay. You know, let's get off of this. But that was a deleted post that Chantal put up. Yep. The real reason Foodie Beauty is so butthurt. Super chat comparison. This is what happens when you are an animal blinker. So this is Foodie up here. And this is Frenchie down here. I love that. Love it. Look at this. Look at this sadness. Look at it. Wah, wah. Yeah, I remember back in the day, Foodie, when you would get hundreds a day in super chats. How long ago was that, though? That don't happen no more. And it's your fault. You don't give any interesting content anymore. You don't even try. It's the same stuff over and over and over again. There's no spice in your stew. It's just, it's boring. Cyoban says, supplemental evidence number 2,374. The Chantal is a dim-witted donkey, attempting to own the haters by mocking their friendship groups, cliques, and mispronouncing the term as cliques. She even tried some sass with her stupid pinky, but alas, it was too much effort. So let's watch the clip.
50, 60-year-olds. There were cliques. Can
Wait,
50,
what?
60, 50, 60, 50, 60-year-olds.
What's wrong with being 50? I'm 52, Chantal. I got 12 years on you, mama, but I'm like a lot healthier than you. If a person's older, it doesn't mean they're ancient. It's strange to me how she's always mocking people that are older. She forgets she's nearly 40. You're not exactly 20-something, Chantal. But here's the sad thing, and I'm going to throw this in your face for a minute. Mama, I am 52, and I look a lot younger than 52. I could walk around the block just fine without being out of breath, okay? I could do a lot of things without being out of breath. I could get out of a car in the summer heat and walk around, no problem. Can you do that? Nope. So go ahead and mock those of an older age. We're living a happier, healthier life than you. Age ain't nothing but a number, mama. Age ain't nothing but a number.
There were cliques. Can you imagine? 50, 60-year-olds.
And isn't she supposed to be some kind of an English major? She should know to pronounce it cliques, not cliques. What kind of nonsense is that? You don't know how to pronounce the word click? I do. You're trying to be sassy and it comes off as stupid. Absolutely stupid. Oh, here's Chantal. Remember, she's indoors. She's got the AC on and she's sweating. Why is she sweating so much?
Ow. You've had a smoker's laugh?
Hi, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Wave. Stay howdy. Hi, guys.
And that's from Hidden Truths. But I can't imagine. She's in a house. She's not outside. She's got the AC on. It's probably down as low as you can possibly get it, and she's sweating profusely like there's no AC. Scary. Oh, this is from Mama Whale. Babe, you need a tissue for you. You're sweaty. Yep, I can just feel the attraction. Holy crap, how humiliating. And he does that every time. It gives her a compliment on insult, criticism immediately follows. So let's watch the clip.
Oh, look how he looks at you.
Look how beautiful, guys. Look. Oh my god.
And he's always pinching her face. That is so creepy to me.
Thank you, honey.
He's not touching her. He's petting her like an animal and pinching her face. I'm sorry. If a man did that to me, we'd have some words.
Babe, you need tissue for the you sweaty.
Imagine that on a live chat, your husband in front of everybody telling her, you need a tissue, you're sweaty. Embarrassing. Yet she laughs it off like it's funny. This is from Hidden Truth. I guess it's another kind of weird moment that happened in the stream. Foodie Beauty's strange comment. She said, I guess it's just me and you talking about Salah, and said, can I go home now? Sitting there in a freezing cold room, but still burning up. That can't be good. Why does she ignore her health the way she does is beyond me. So let's watch the clip.
I think it's just you and me, babe. Can I go home now? No. Hi, Golden Girl.
You know what? You might as well go home, Chantal. What are you staying in Kuwait for? For Salah? He doesn't care about you. And it's only going to get hotter. And what are you going to do when there's a rolling blackout? Trust me, it ain't going to be fun. You're working overtime to stay in a place where you do not belong, to be around someone who does not care about you, sitting there eating that fast food. Everything you're doing in Kuwait, you could do back home in Canada with more freedom. You have your car there. You can go and do things. Okay, you can film more things without worried about breaking the law. But you're determined to be someplace where you shouldn't be. And you don't deal with heat very well. None of this makes sense, but go ahead and suffer. Suffer. Maybe you deserve this for all the suffering you put BBJ and Sam through. Go ahead and roast like a turkey. Do it. A palate cleanser. Cats being weird little guys. So you got to water the cat. Oh, the cat is his own little water fountain. That's cool. Ah! Okay, Orange Cat was the one who did that beautiful AI. Here's some more work they did. I guess this one is a Chantal. Well done, Orange Cat. Well done. Yeah, okay, for those Beezers that might be coming over here saying, that's not true. Chantal wasn't neglectful of her pets. BBJ wasn't peeing blood. Oh, really? You need paperwork? There's your paperwork. You can't argue with paperwork. It's there in black and white. Read it. Read all of it. Okay? And that baby was like that for the longest, and Chantal didn't care. That's why I said if Chantal's suffering over there, let it happen. Okay, so let me just go ahead and stop the screen for a minute. And let's go over to the live stream. Oh. All right. So we're going to cover a portion of this at least, and then we'll just call it a day. Let's see what Chantal has to say, which probably won't be much of anything, but let's do this.
Stan, water bottles. Hi, Gemini. Toriana, welcome back to Budget Beeze and Ready Set Rebees. Hello. Katie, Glam Gal, hi. It's nice to see you guys. Wasn't sure if anyone would be here because of the time, you know. Don't mind my head job, okay? It's got a life of its own today. as usual.
I have a question. Anybody notice anything strange about the hijab she's wearing? Anybody recognize it? Because I do. Y'all remember a while back she bought a beige uh pajama set, or I don't even know what it was. It was like a top and a bottom. She's wearing the pants for the hijab. That's what that is. That's not a scarf. That's a pair of pants that she made into a scarf.
I'm gonna die of this heat, I swear. Missed a good Beeze. Me too. You're still with the fireman? Wow, 1 month to many more. Mashallah. Hi, Wormley. Sorry, guys. Been looking forward to this all day.
How sad of a life. Oh, that's a great thumbnail. Hold up. I'm gonna hold my thoughts. Look, I'm always up for a good photo for a thumbnail for Chantal, and she's giving me one right now. I love that. Bam. Thank you, Chantal. You're so generous today. Anyway, what are my thoughts on this? Here are my thoughts. What a sad life, indeed, that all you have to look forward to in your day is smoking your shisha and eating fast food and raging at the reaction channels that are doing far better than you. Like, that's all you have to look forward to anymore, Chantal, is just stuffing your face and you making yourself more unhealthy and getting angry. Those are the highlights of your day. You went to Kuwait because you said you were so in love with your husband. I'm not seeing the products of being in a better place. I'm not seeing the products of happiness here. I'm seeing all the products of unhappiness. The narrative that you're trying to give all of us, I'm so much happier, I'm so in love, life is better. I'm not seeing any kind of physical results from that happiness. I'm seeing continued unhappiness and the result of that. If you're so happy, if you're so in love, why are you gaining more weight? Why are you becoming more unhealthy? I mean, the actions and the words, just the math ain't math in there.
Vanderpump Rules? No, we don't watch that. You took a tumble down the stairs? What? What happened? Are you hurt? How many flights? I would die if I fell down the stairs. I'm glad you're okay. Tamam Stan, Shukran Jazilan Kifik. Kifik. How do you know Stan is a woman? Probably. Alhamdulillah, tamam. I have some Arabic Beezers. Yeah, this is very good sheesh. Now I'm having hot Nescafe. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself because let me tell you.
Yeah, make that make sense. She's sitting in the house. She's overly hot. She's dressed in all this clothing, which is going to hold in all the heat, and she's drinking coffee. God. Moron. Chantal, you should be dressed in cooler clothing and drinking cold beverages, especially water. You are in the desert. That's desert climate. It is dry heat. You should be like bumping up your water intake because coffee is a diuretic. It makes you pee. You're losing fluid. But Chantal's never been good about making good decisions, is she? She's always making bad decisions for herself. I'm going to sit here and sweat. I'm overly hot, but let me drink a hot beverage. Stupid.
Can I teach you some Arabic? Salah can. Maybe when we do our couples videos, we could both do, you could do some Arabic in there. Hot coffee in 45-degree weather. Hey, Twice Divorce. Long time no see, I think, right? Yum. Mistress. I have Arabic Beezers. Yeah, you're one of them. Teach us Arabic, guys. 4 stairs and I'm really bruised. Oh no. Yeah, you're gonna go get checked out, Golden? I'm good. I'm enjoying my shisha. You know. Kefik would narrow down the gender. Kefik doesn't have the pronoun in it, so it can be said for either. Ah, I see. Alan wasalan. Yalla yalla, habibti, mashallah. You weren't drunk or stoned, you were getting water. Oh, that happens, you know. I've been quiet? I don't find. Really? I haven't been going live every day for a little while, I know. This is lemon mint. I always smoke lemon mint. I'm just going to fix the coals so they're not as strong. You can push them back a bit, you know? So, yeah, we have a big tub of lemon mint that we smoke. Hi, Turbo. What did I miss here? You have an appointment on the 15th. Okay. Well, everything will be okay. We're going to send positive vibes. So what's been new on the YouTube streets? Hi, Rena Roo. I know
We're not even 5 minutes into the stream, and she's already trying to poke at people for things to talk about in her stream, which lasted an hour. She can't even find things to talk about herself for an hour. So what's going on in the YouTube streets? But Chantal, I thought you weren't paying attention to the drama, right? You're trying to get away from the drama, so make that make sense. If you're trying to get away from the drama and focus on positive things, why are you like poking people for gossip?
I missed you guys. Like, I can't go more than a couple days with. I wasn't live that long ago, was I? I try to do lives. Like, my goal is to do them at least every other day, but sometimes it, you know.
And I think that.
So I made the mistake.
Shut up, Chantal. I think there's a reason why she's choosing to do lives every other day versus every day. Because I remember back when Chantal was streaming 6 to 10 hours a day, every day. When you stream that much, when you're online that often, for that long, after a while, the whole going live thing, it's not as special. Those that are your subscribers and that your viewers, if you're online every day, practically all day, all night long, after a while, there's a sense of there's no urgency to come and watch you because you're online all the time. So maybe she's trying that thing of maybe if I go live every other day, more people will tune in and watch me because it's not an everyday thing.
I'm like, because in the summer here, it's like unbearable, right? Like, especially for someone like me. So, lemon mint. I did try fruits and mint, but I like this one better. Howie's in the other room with the door closed. Don't worry. We call him Howie Mishawi, which is barbecue in Arabic. Barbecue Harry. Anyway. Oh, hi, Cassie's forgotten biscuit. I hope you found your biscuit. Ready, set, bees. Watermelon, yeah. Is there mint in it? I find the other fruits are too sickeningly sweet. Oh, yeah. Karate Joe died, eh? I saw that. Yeah. Well, oh, Salah's teaching us. Alhamdulillah, Allah al-salama. Thanks God for you being healthy after horrible things happened to you. Yes. Yes. Ray Ray. Hi, Ray Ray. I remember you. Ray say Beeze. Hi. I hope you're doing well. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, from what I remember, like before I found out like all of the stuff that went down with him, he wasn't very healthy because when I would talk to him, he would like.
And for those who haven't been watching Chantal that long, Chantal had a mod. His name was Karate Joe. And Karate Joe was found out that I got to be careful because this is YouTube. He hurt little ones in unimaginable ways. And knowing that, this is what I have to say. Karate Joe, burn in hell. Burn hot, burn fast, but burn. So for those who are wondering who's Karate Joe, it used to be one of her former mods.
Be on the floor all the time and stuff. She looks just like Frump. Who? Who's Frump? Who does? Hi, Riri. Did I miss something? Oh. Trump. Oh my god. I didn't see that. We actually forget these people exist, which is really a good thing for us. Ah. Gross. I'm going to be nice today. I'm going to try. No, not to them, though. Anyway. Mint gum. Cinnamon bubble gum. Cinnamon. Yeah. The lemon mint, I can stand it.
You know, when she has nothing to talk about, which is often, she talks about stupid things. Let's talk about my shisha for about 15 minutes. Let's talk about bubblegum for 15 minutes. Let's talk about food items for 15 minutes. This is her just running up the meter. She's not coming to the table with anything truly interesting to talk about. It's just ramblings, nonsensical ramblings.
It for a whole shisha. Well, that's no fun. You're right. Let's be mean. So
because she has nothing interesting to talk about, let's talk about other people. Let's gossip about other people and make fun of other people. This one right here, this smug face who likes to yell and scream about, oh, they bully me, they're fat shaming me, fat phobia. Yet it's okay for her to come online and talk about whoever she wants in whatever way.
Because way too strong. I don't find the lemon mint is bad at all. But the sun is bad. Babe, wasn't it like 45? So I'm like, it gets depressing like for me a bit. Like I can look out the window and everything, but I don't. I mean, I wanted to go out in the day. So I went out in the day today.
Chantal, you went to Kuwait knowing how hot it gets. You had to know. Hello, it's Kuwait. It's the Middle East. It's desert. It's hot. Now you're going to sit there and complain after you get there and it's summertime. You're actually going to sit there and complain about the heat? That's stupid. You were in a hurry to get back to Kuwait, to be with Salah, to stop him from being with any other woman. Although, as I've said in previous reacts, if a man wants to do the dirty, he will find a person, a place, a time, and an opportunity no matter what you do. You can't stop somebody from being with another person if they want to be with them. He could easily tell you, yeah, I'm going to go get you some food, disappear for about 15 minutes, get his jollies on, and come right back with a smile on his face. Thinking that going to Kuwait was going to stop him from doing that, you think wrong. He can still do it. He probably is doing it. If he ain't doing stuff with you, guaranteed he's doing stuff with other people. But you were in a hurry to get to Kuwait, to all that heat, knowing that you can't stand the heat. You can't deal with the heat. You practically have to live in a freezer just to deal. So don't sit there and moan and groan about the heat. I don't want to hear it.
And that was the biggest mistake ever. I'm still sweaty. Like, it was so bad. It was like, what, 45 today, babe? So he's like, see, you can't go out in the day here. Oh my God, 42. I just miss you moving 400 pounds and trying to give you unsolicited diet advice.
I'm praying for a blackout. I'm over here just mentally manifesting and praying for a blackout over there. I want it to happen. Because that will be the rage stream of the century. Everybody's been warning her, Chantal, you're in Kuwait. They do have blackouts every year. You can go online and see they have blackouts, like the power grid, it just gets overwhelmed and boom, everything is shut down. And she relies on that electricity for the AC to be cool. What's she going to do when there's a blackout?
Yeah, most of the people giving me diet advice are obese. I don't get it. Like,
and I just say this, nobody should be giving Chantal diet advice for two reasons. One, no matter what you say, no matter how well intended the advice is, her ears and her mind are blocked. She's not going to listen. No matter how wise your advice is, she's not ready to listen. She's not in a position where she's going to change her life. So until a person is ready for change, until they're ready to listen, your words, your advice, your wisdom are just falling on deaf ears. Two, because she's got a severe eating problem. What she needs is not a diet. What she needs is a complete overhaul of her health, starting with her mind. That's where the problem starts, is the mind. It's not her stomach, it's her mind. She's got issues wrapped up with food. She's got an obsession with food. She's got food aggression. These are things that need severe therapy, along with the physical. They both got to be done together. So it's not just she needs a diet. No, a diet is something that you do when you want to lose about 15, 20 pounds, or maybe even 50. Chantal is at least 200 pounds overweight, and she's got her food problem. That's a lot more severe. That's more severe than what a diet can cover. So talking about a diet, nah, she doesn't need a diet. She needs a complete lifestyle change, and she's not willing to do that.
how are you both settling into your new apartment? Very well, very well. Thank you. Thank you. You've never tried hookah? You're vaping mint? Mint is refreshing, you know? Katie, a bunch of bees and ready, set, bees. Thank you, Katie. First class Falcon. Sorry, my private jet got held up on the runway. Hi, baby. Mama. I sound like I'm getting a cold. Yeah, maybe I am. Like a weird summer cold because I had the fan right on my face all night, maybe.
I don't think she's getting a summer cold because she's not around anybody but Salah. True, she could catch a cold virus from Salah, but he's hardly there. I think a lot of her breathing and the coughing comes from her smoking that shisha.
Deirdre, I would address her, but she's like, I'm pretty sure, I don't even have to check her channel to know that she's trying so hard to get our attention. And we don't want to give it to her, you know, because we don't care about her. But yeah, you're right. Like
So you won't say her name in a live stream, but you'll go off and rage about her in a community post. Here's why I'm chuckling. Chantal, you've known for the longest that rage streams are what make you money. So you'll rage about Frenchie in a community post where you don't make money. You can't make money off of that, but you won't talk about her in a live stream? You won't rage about her in a live stream where you could possibly make some money off your rage? Aren't you all about making money? And you don't like doing things for free, but yet you'll rage for free in the community post, but you won't do it in a live stream. Oh, I'm not going to say her name. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you say her name in a live stream. Everybody knows who you're talking about. You might as well just go ahead and say her name.
hypocritical, saying also things like, I heard her say before, like, what was it? We don't do anything or go anywhere. Like, your idea of a romantic evening is laying in bed and eating your kids' peace pockets while they're out. Please can it? Hiya, watch it. You know, anyway. I can't. I got stung by a bee and I'm allergic. Now I'm in an ambulance. Ambulance bees? Are you for real? You're joking. You wouldn't be on live stream if you're ambulance beesing. I don't know if I'm allergic to bees. I never got stung by one.
Well, they'd never mistake you for a flower, so don't worry.
Beats by Nay Beauty. Hi, Beats. Welcome to Budget Bees and Registered Bees. BB's Falcon. Okay. I feel tired. Gemini, 15 months. Once a beezer, always a beezer. Yeah, it's the first of the month. Registered Bees. Hello. Welcome back, Gemini. Loyalty Beezer. How much cheese did you use? Half the can. My favorite times are staying in, eating, and watching TV. I'm fat and I don't care. Hey, at least you're honest, right? You know, I don't have a yoga ball. It would be useless, I think. Lots of new members. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, nothing really new. I didn't feel like doing a mukbang today.
Spoiler, she did a mukbang and she posted it this morning. So she didn't feel like doing a mukbang today, but she did one today. Because she's got to get that eating content in. You know, Chantal's philosophy is, hey, I'm going to go ahead and eat. I might as well just make some money while I eat. That's her content anymore, just sitting down and eating a boring beige meal and thinking that's interesting enough for content.
Just kind of been eating little things around the house. Like a
Oh, that's a lie. Little things around the house? Are you kidding me? Girl, we've seen your meals. Don't sit there and try to downplay it now.
grazing day, you know what I mean?
Oh, so it's grazing now. That's what she's been doing, grazing. Let me tell you something, Chantal. Grazing is just as bad as having bee moments. Because a bee moment, you might be eating a whole lot of stuff at once, but you're grazing, that is still mindless eating. You might eat as much in a grazing moment as you do in a bee moment because you're sitting there eating and eating and eating. You're not just sitting down and eating for an hour. It's just endlessly, just mindlessly grazing like a cow would munch on grass. Grazing is just as bad as bee moments. So if you're grazing, you're still having bee moments just stretched out.
Any plans for the summer? No. I will die. I will die. I know some of you want that, but too bad. Oh my gosh, very poor bees are 13 months. I miss budgeting for AHA. I forgot about that. Bees. I miss all the beezers, sort of. No, I don't miss vegan for life.
Okay, a little word about vegan for life for those that have not been watching Chantal for a while. Vegan for Life was a beezer for Chantal. Vegan for Life actually gave Chantal a lot of money to take the cats to the vet. Over a couple $100, just so the cat visit would be free. They actually gave her a super chat saying, this is for a visit for the cats. And Chantal turned right around and said, I know you're giving money for the cats, but it's mine now, so I'll do what I want with it. So some generous, lovely person, Vegan for Life, gave Chantal money so Chantal wouldn't have to spend money on a visit. And Chantal never took the cats to the vet.
Was she ever a beezer? Crazy amount of parm. Lemon mint cough. Welcome to Budget Bees and Registered Bees. Half a bottle of Mac sauce. I don't like eating things if they don't have tons of cheese or tons of sauce, so maybe I should just...
And I'm just going to throw a theory on the table. I think the reason why Chantal likes to eat things with a lot of sauce is because that just gives her room to just swallow the food and not chew it.
You know. I don't know. Do you have room for activities? I don't know. I don't like activities. Activities like what? We're watching Chucky. No. Lemon mint cough. No, not at all. I don't miss anyone who is fake and revealed themselves. They can stay gone.
Says the biggest fake on YouTube that can't come on camera without a bazillion filters running. You know, like her filters are her living avatar.
And stay mad. You should buy.
It's funny that she always says stay mad because nobody else is mad but Foodie. She's the only angry one. We're just reacting to Foodie. We're just putting our thoughts, feelings, and opinions out there. Nobody else is mad but her. She's the one who's constantly raging in live streams and on her community posts at people. So you stay mad, Chantal.
Buy shares and condiments. I'm gonna start wheezing like everyone else here. Well, I'll fit into Gore World if I start sounding like Selma.
That's an interesting question. First Class Falcon says, what happened to Aisha? Yeah, whatever happened to Aisha? She was constantly in Chantal's chats, and then all of a sudden she just poofed. She disappeared. So what did happen to Aisha?
You have an office job. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Do you like your job? I liked my office job because I could like close the door and go on Facebook all day. First Class Falcon, she sent me because of you. Tanya, the lawyer, sent me a whole bunch of rude emails saying I'm a freaking bee. And then pretty much that's it. I was like, I'm sorry. I'm like, dude, I was only joking. Like, I was laughing. We're joking around. I think we hit a nerve. Yeah, probably lemon mint. Yeah, I think so. Lemon mint is an extension of Flopera. No one with the personality. Yeah, I felt like that when I worked in like the geriatric center at the what's schizophrenia mental health hospital. I felt like all the secretaries were just like I tried like I don't know talking to them and like being friendly, but they were just so like boring and personalityless. And I don't care if they hear that now; they can kiss my butt. Sorry, that's a saying.
Well, geez, Chantal, you told us yourself how when you go into a workplace, you are not about going in and working. You're about that life of going into work and expecting a paycheck, and you don't want to work. You told us stories about how you would not go into work on time and you were constantly late. And considering your sparkling personality, I'm sure you were a joy to be around. Is it any wonder that people didn't like you? You were that lazy, unmotivated worker that made everybody else in your workplace work harder just because you wouldn't do your job.
And hi, Miss Lyrical. Actually, I do hope they're watching this. You suck. You suck. I hate you. I hate every single one of you. Sorry. They were so snotty. Like, anyway. So I always went on smoke breaks with this one woman who nobody else liked. I don't know why they didn't like her. But it was like, even in...
So you went on smoke breaks with somebody that nobody else likes. And of course, that's the one you're going to buddy up with. Two unlikable people having a smoke break. How appropriate.
Even at work, among like 50, 60-year-olds, there were cliques. Can you imagine?
Cliques. Oh my God. Chantal, you couldn't be an English major. Why are you mispronouncing that word? It's cliques. Ma'am, it's cliques. I'm not an English major, and I know that. Cliques. You know, I was confused when she said that word. I thought she was referring to the footwear that athletes wear, cleats. That's what I thought she was talking about. Then I found out it was clicks, and I'm like, that's not even close in pronunciation. And she says she went to college.
Imagine. All my blocked accounts are crying. I blocked you? You're Julia Rockford, aren't you? Anyway. A new hummus at Trader Joe's. Cleeks. Cleeks.
It clicks.
Oh, you're Buppy? Oh, Buppy. Oh, no, Blumpy. I'm thinking of Blumpy. Isn't there a Blumpy, too? I need to take my inhaler. I haven't. That's why I can't breathe. Like, it makes it worse with the shisha, but I don't have my inhaler. Are you doing anything to counteract the weight gain? Not right now.
Not right now and not ever. She just sat there and said, y'all, she said, I'm not interested in any activities. That should tell you everything you need to know. She's not interested in making herself healthy, getting better, healing from her hurts. I've said it once, I will say it again. Chantal is the walking wounded. She profits off pain, the pain of herself and the pain of others. Pain is the topic on the table. It's the one that she talks about, how much pain she's in, how much suffering she's in, how much suffering she's been through. She's not that person to say, hey, I'm going through some stuff, but here's what I'm doing to fix it. Here's my plan. Here's my blueprint. And people getting behind her and saying, go for it, Chantal. No, she's all about complaining and griping and just going on about stuff that is entirely her fault.
No, I don't miss Passion Tim at all.
And I'm just going to say this, Chantal. I have been around people like that were the walking wounded. And let me just tell you, it is exhausting to be around somebody like that. To have a friend or a relative or someone you know, they are the walking wounded. That they're constantly calling you up and they're dumping a bunch of verbal trash in your eardrum, treating your brain like a dump, dumping their negativity on you day after day after day. And as a friend, when you hear someone in pain and you say, okay, these are these problems that are going on, here's my advice about what you could do to feel better. Here's my advice about what to do to fix it. And you give the advice because you want to help the person that you care about. And they hear you, but they don't listen. And then they go right back to what they were doing. And the next thing you get another 4-hour freaking phone call with the same trash dumped in your ear. After a while, you get tired. After a while, you get irritated and you get over it and you get numb to it. And you get to a point where every time that person calls, when you see their name pop up on your phone, you immediately think a curse word. You think that F word and you don't want to pick up the phone because you're like, I know what's coming. This is not going to be a conversation between two people. This is just going to be one person complaining in another person's ear for the next 4 hours to problems that I can offer up solutions, but they're not going to take the solutions. And so the next phone call is going to be the same. And the phone call after that, and the phone call after that. It's exhausting to listen to a walking wounded person that wallows in their negativity. And it's the same negativity day after day after day. This is why your channel is going downhill, because it's the same negative crap day after day. It's the same pile of trash that smells just as rotten as the day before. You want things to improve, you have to improve yourself. You got to change up the game. Everybody's caught on to you in your ways.
Hi, Miss Lyrical. Hi. So, I don't know if I'll be on long because I'm kind of tired, but I think we're going to finish watching a movie. Cooking videos. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, what about that? You did this huge grocery haul. Huge. You bought a whole bunch of food. What happened to it? Why aren't you doing cooking videos? You said you'd do more cooking videos. Isn't that what all that food was about? Why aren't you doing cooking videos with that food?
Gym Beeze, you can't come to the gym with me. I hate doing gym vlogs because I have to be careful.
You can work out at home. If you want to work out, Chantal, you can work out at home. You've got a phone. You got enough money. You maybe buy a computer and hook it up or something. You can watch YouTube videos and work out at home. There are all kinds of low impact cardio videos. There's all kinds of things you can do. There's no excuse. If you can't get to a gym, if you don't want to go because maybe you might be embarrassed about the way you look, you can work out from the privacy of your own home and still get a workout in.
You know? Not to get anyone on camera in there. Because gym is like private. Cook paneer.
Work out at home. Do home gym videos. That would be inspirational for people. For those of a bigger size that might say, I don't want to go to a gym because it's expensive and because I just feel very self-aware of myself. I'm too shy about myself. Work out at home. There's tons of free stuff all over YouTube. There's all kinds of dance videos, workout videos, low impact cardio videos, starting at any activity level. You can do it at home and you won't have to worry about maybe I'm going to catch somebody on camera and get in trouble for it. No excuses. The only excuse is the one you give yourself for not getting healthy.
I don't want to do anything sometimes, Katie. Sometimes just living is an effort, honestly.
You're not living, you're existing. Because the life you have right now is you not living because you're not enjoying it. You're not enjoying being alive. You're just existing. You just wake up every day and you have nothing to do except eat. You are existing. There's a difference.
So, I mean, it's hard to get enthusiastic about making a dish, you know.
Then go home. If you're in Kuwait and you are not happy in Kuwait, go home. Go home to Canada where you have more freedom to do what you want. Stop trying to hang on to a guy that doesn't love you. He's just there for a paycheck. Go home, Chantal. Why aren't you going home? You could do more in Canada than you can in Kuwait. It's extremely hot in Kuwait now. It's going to get hotter. Go home. I don't know why you won't go home. Just go.
When you just don't give a crap. That's my mental illness, I know. Sweet vintage so high. Show us proof of gym. I did do some video. Gym is I haven't been going, but I still have the membership, so I'm gonna go back. I have to just go back and just do it.
Honestly, I don't think her and Salah, neither one of them had a gym membership. Here's what I think happened, and here's the word on the street. I think her and Salah were given like a temporary trial membership, and they just went in there and they filmed as much as they could to make it look like they were going to the gym. But then after that trial membership, that they didn't have a real membership, and that's why they've never went back.
You know, it's just something I have to do. You love to cook? What's your favorite thing to cook? 10 pounds. Your eldest one, yeah, it's hard when you're a beezer. I know. That's the thing. You're right. Beezing is a way of life. I don't know if we're going to do a house tour because you know what? Like, I guess just more and more, I keep a lot of things in my life private, you know? Including my living quarters. And she lifts her hands for the new beezers. That's enough workout. Zoe. Sweet vintage Zoe. Turkey dinner, yeah. I'll miss that at Christmas, and I missed it at Thanksgiving, but It'd be cool to be in Canada for Halloween too. There's parts of me that will be hard to kill out. You know, I'm getting shut-in vibes.
Yeah, Lemon Mint Cough just said, oh no, I'm getting shut-in vibes. So where is Chantal now? Like, what's going on with her now? She's at the point where when she goes out, she has to stay in the car with the AC. If she keeps going the way that she's going, she's going to get to a point where she's going to be housebound. And then the housebound is going to turn into bedbound, can't get out of bed. And yet she won't stop. And all of this is by her own choice, by her own doing. Nobody's forcing her into this. She's choosing this because, I don't know, maybe the ultimate happy life in her mind is to be bedbound and have somebody wait on her and beck and call. Just be completely bedbound, and she doesn't have to move, and she doesn't have to do anything, and she's completely reliant on another person. If that is the master plan, Chantal, it's not a good plan. Because the person that you're relying on, he's young, he wants to go do things, he's not a trained nurse, he would not know what to do to care for a super morbidly obese patient, knowing what to do for changing their bedpans or washing them so that they don't get bed sores or infections. He doesn't have that medical training. If you're under the impression that you're going to lock Salah to you for life doing that, it's not a good idea.
Actually, for the summer, yeah. If we go out, it'll have to be at night because, like I said, I swear I'm outside for like a little bit and I'm almost dead.
So if the outside heat is so severe that you can't even walk outside for 2 minutes, how are you guys going to do couple vlogs together? It doesn't sound like you're going to do much in the way of couple vlogs anymore. And the content that you do for your main channel is going to be very limited to what you do inside. And even then, if you're inside your house right now, Chantal, and you're sweating bullets, drinking water with the AC running, that means you're not going to want to move to do much. So none of this is a recipe for interesting content, is it?
So I'm just tired from the heat, I think. And my medication, I don't know. I'm just always tired. So
You're tired because you're eating all that junk food. You're tired because you're not giving your body nutrients that it needs. No vitamins, no minerals. It's all processed junk. It's carbohydrates, it's oils, it's fats. You're giving your body nothing to go on. That's why you're always tired. Yes, the heat can make you tired. It can make you very tired, very drained, but you're not helping by throwing a bunch of junk down your gullet.
So I need the energy back. So for sure, I don't know if I'm going to do cooking videos or what, but maybe some vlogs of trying to get healthy again. You know, I've tried to get healthy so many times, but like I need one of those times.
How is she going to get healthy if she's in an environment where she's constantly bored and her only joy is food, and Salah is with her and she's got him in a position where, hey, this is how I make my money on YouTube, eating. She's already given him that speech. He's already believed it. And so to keep her from having tantrums, he will bring her whatever she wants, and what she wants is junk food. How is that going to lead to better health? It won't. He's just giving her what she wants to keep her pacified from her getting angry so that she will give him a paycheck. If you want to get healthy, Chantal, you need severe, locked down inpatient for at least 2 years, where you can't sneak fast food, where your portions are monitored, your food is monitored. You cannot lie or manipulate your way out of situations. You have to go to therapy. That's the only thing that's going to work. Either therapy or jail.
To like just not give up on it. That's it. To just keep going, and then that'll be good, you know? Yeah, I'm okay, lemon mint, but I have to make changes in my life. Proper planning, yeah.
And Babby Mama says something very true. She said, girl, it's time. After 40, the weight comes off slow. That's true. A lot of people, when they get older, your metabolism changes a bit. It's easier to put on weight. So Chantal is 1 year away from 40, and she's over 200 pounds overweight. Getting the weight off is going to be even more of a challenge.
Yeah, that's a challenge for me too. After 40, the weight comes off slow. I'm water fasting. For 40, you drink dressing. I have shredded cheese and I have dressing. Babe, I'm going to make you my famous cheese salad. He's going to send me back to Canada. Family Christmas is the 24th. Oh, you go south all winter. Nice. Christmas tree poolside? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. So your Christmas is coming up soon. Pizza challenge. Oh my god. That doesn't sound healthy. I think I'll win. Diet challenge with the Beezers. Is that? I thought I heard the Dan. Yeah,
I don't know what that was. It must have been her phone.
I was thinking of doing more vlogs actually. Like I get bored with the same. I don't know how people do the same consistent content all the time. I used to think I had a problem with consistency, but I think the reason is because I get bored. You know what I mean? Like,
anybody want to tell her? Anybody want to clue her in? She does the same content over and over and over again. She says, I don't know how people do the same content over and over again, but Chantal, that's what you do. All of your mukbangs look exactly the same. You doing these live streams, how do you do them? In the exact same way. You sit on that blue couch in front of those curtains, smoking your shisha, talking about nothing. There's nothing unique about your content. It's you using the same bored, tired tactics to do a video or do a live stream to make money. There's nothing unique about each one of them. It's the same stuff over and over.
I feel like I always need to be changing things. Like the worst thing, I hate routine. I hate it.
But you do the routine.
Ugh, to do the same thing every day. I know that's not reality, but I was hoping the Nescafe would wake.
You know, if only she will put some variety in her content. If only. See, one of the biggest challenges for the reaction channel for Chantal is that she does the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, talking about the same tired topics. And we have to make it interesting. You know how challenging that is? Those of you that watch Chantal's stuff, I've said this in the past, I'll say it again. Being a reactor to Chantal is like a bunch of people lining up around a toilet bowl with one lone turd floating in the water. And our challenge is that we have to look at that turd and find a way to make it interesting. And every day it's the same turd in the same toilet bowl. We have to find a way to describe it. We have to use editing and put filters on it. We got to do all kinds of magic to make that turd somewhat interesting. If only she would put some variety in her content and talk about different things and do different things and spice it up a bit, that would be amazing. But she has eroded down to a place where it's the same stuff, the same topics over and over. I hate FFG. Let's talk about Natter. Let's talk about the fake hurt that supposedly happened that never happened. Let's bring up BBJ. Let's talk about food. Oh, let's talk about food some more. Let's talk about Salah being the handsomest man. Let's talk about food again. It's the same crap. If only there was some variety.
Yeah. Howie, Miss Howie. They can help with organizing and planning. The first time Salah saw you do the tree lady was so hilarious. He likes when I do potato face. Because one day I was cleaning, and when I clean, I like have a weird concentration face, and my face was like this.
When have you ever cleaned? Girl, if you're sitting perfectly still and you've got your sweat is making your face shiny, you ain't doing no cleaning. Who you kidding?
What does she sound like? Oops.
And that wheezing laugh that she has, you guys know she borrowed that from Amberlyn Reed, right? Amberlyn Reed laughs like that, so she copied Amber. He wasn't laughing like that 4 or 5 years ago. She started that because of Amber.
Your boss doesn't Beeze? No, use the Sarah Jane voice. Okay. There's more. I'm copying another part. Oh my god. So he's just like a little bit more male voice than Sarah Jane's. Watch her cry now. She's talking. When Bounty's talking. Oh, shut up. It gives you content. Not like you don't have a whole channel about me anyways. Like, now you see, this will never be a 9-to-5 job. Hi, Ageless Beauty. He's so bored for content that he's like, every video is like, she's eating again. She's eating again. She's eating again. Shut up, baseball cards. Looks like I'm playing oboe. Who he is, but that would be effing hilarious. They would spaz out.
This is sad. This is like just an hour live stream. And she's so bankrupt on ideas that she's going to the audience and saying, well, what is there to talk about? What's the gossip on the street? And doing stupid impressions.
What? In my mukbang, what happened? Oh, a bottle of ketchup. Yeah. I did almost die a couple times from the heat, I swear. Aylar's ex is who? Destiny? Is it Destiny? You mean her ex Destiny? I hate people who do that. I hate people who do that. That's my problem with some people who like they turn on you and then they contradict themselves. Like they're so two-faced. I hate people like that. She's good content. I don't know. I wouldn't do that to somebody except for you know who, because well that was in real time because they deserve it in my opinion. Yeah, exactly. Sweet vintage. So
You know, the crazy thing about the situation between Salah and Chantal, Salah, I don't know how much money Chantal's paying you to be the rented companion from time to time, but dude, if you're looking to make a big amount of money, here's what you do. Here's what you could do to make a lot of money really, really fast. What you could do is boot her back to Canada and make a whole bunch of tea videos saying this is what it was like to be with Chantal. This is what really was going on. Whatever little bit she's tossing you per month, you can make all that and then some in an entire month, just saying, I'm tired of Chantal. I can't deal with it anymore. I'm just going to just get everything off my chest and say the truth and be done with her. You make so much money, bro. Because I'm pretty sure she's not giving you a whole bunch of money. She's not that stupid. She's going to give you just a little bit to pacify you, but she's not going to give you enough that you can save up and get away from her. She's not dumb. She learned her lesson with Natter. But if you want to make a whole lot of money and be done with Chantal all at the same time, that's the path, my friend. Do it. Stop the misery. Send her back to Canada.
Nobody wants you to sit at their table. Go away. Potatoes are the best. I have a lot of potatoes. I want to make mashed potatoes au gratin. Au gratin. I could live off of croissant, turkey, and cheese sandwiches. They're my favorite. You know. I can't help who I hate. What can I say? Or dislike. My grandma always used to say, hate's a strong word. Yeah, I know. That's why I used it. I'm just kidding. I've been singing it the last 2 days. I know it's in my head. It does sound like the Cruella de Vil song a bit, but I didn't realize that. Maybe in my memory somewhere. I haven't watched that movie since I was like a kid. But the part in between isn't all me.
She's sitting there talking and she's out of breath while talking. Chantal, you should go back to your content and watch your videos from like 4 or 5 years ago. You were not this out of breath just talking. Just watch your old videos and let them be a wake-up call to what's going on to you right now.
I hate Chucky. I would chuck him off a cliff. Against my husband's, I said, I want to go out. Bad idea. Bad idea. I might be dehydrated.
Okay, you know what? She's being boring. I hate it when she gets extremely boring. So let's see. Oh, this is from Pea and Vinegar. Pea and Vinegar, you're a vile person. I'm not reading your comment. You suck. Let's see. Ricky says, I swear she's bigger now than she's ever been. Yeah, she's definitely grown in size. Unfortunately, she's not grown in the ways that she should grow or she needs to grow. It's the wrong way. Let's see. Elle says, what's the point in trying to smoke that? You're not even inhaling it. Just to have something to do. Chantal has an oral fixation. She's always got to be sticking something in her mouth. Tam says, Chantal, you are glowing. Can't believe I missed this live. She's not glowing. She's sweating. She's hot. And see everybody asking me how she's dealing with the heat. So that's it for the comments. We're just going to cut it off here. Hope you guys have a really good day today. I'm going to go ahead and post this to my channel. Everyone, have a good one, and please take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.